Hey, welcome to this Thirsty Thursday edition of Liquid Lunch on Biz TV. I'm John Tobacco, coming to you live from the Corona Bunker Studios. I am thirsty today. I hope you are too. For those of you tuning in around the country and even here in New York, there is a lot of craziness going on, as we all know. And sometimes you just need a drink. Sometimes you need a few. Today, we're going to have a lot. Okay, markets are banging around. Nothing exciting going on right here. Dow down 100, Bitcoin at 9,400. Good things are happening. If you're watching at some point in the day the wackos in the lamestream media, as they call them, MSLSD and those other left-wing propaganda networks, they will tell you, like Nancy Pelosi said today, there were another 1 million jobs lost last. Okay, yes, 1.3 million new unemployment claims made, and guess what? The prediction was for like 1.5. So even though we're still losing jobs because governors continue to not open states and restaurants are still hampered and all this other stuff, not better than predicted, 1.3. So hopefully this unemployment thing, which shot up, spiked like Corona, is now starting to dwindle back down just like Corona. And I think, we're seeing all kinds of reports about, spiking everywhere or spiking. And you look at it, every one of them but California are red states. So now Joe Biden is apparently, some in his team are talking about maybe only having one debate and maybe putting conditions on it. Well, I'll only debate you if you release your tax returns. There's no I'll debate you if you release your tax returns. And by the way, if there's a debate set up, which is part of the electoral process at all times, they don't get to make conditions. Well, we'll only debate under this. There's typically and historically been 3 debates. We're going to have our own, very own presidential historian with us a little later on in the show, Johnny Eisenbach, professor from Columbia University. And we're going to ask him how common it is.
David
Eisenbach and John Burnett, my bad. And I appeared on, at least I called into Frank Morano's new show. And congrats to Frankie. For those of you who don't know, it's official. While he's filling in this week for Bernie and Sid, and he's also doing simulcast every day on WLIR in Hampton Bays out in Long Island. Starting in July, he will be on from 7 to 9 on Sundays, the Frank Morano program, and he is officially the overnight man, a goal that I think he's worked very hard to attain and deserves. And you can hear Frank every night now, or every morning, should I say, on his show, Morano in the Morning, 1 to 5 a.m. on 77 WABC Radio right here in New York. Congrats to Frankie boy. You guys are in for quite the show today because in the dog days of summer, sometimes guests just dwindle. They're on vacation, they're away, they're at the beach, this, that, the other thing. A little light on the guestage today, but whopper of a mix it up in hour 2 with Johnny Burnett and David Eisenbach, as I mentioned. And also, we're going to have Karen Turk with us here in hour 2. Karen Turk is former Mrs. Florida. And what was that? Behind the Headlines is her show. And she digs deep into stories that go way beyond what you read in the left-wing headlines. And Karen Turk will be with us. Burnett will be here. Eisenbach will be here. And George Santos, Republican candidate for Congress here in New York's 3rd Congressional District. We'll be talking to him about running for office under COVID. We're going to take a quick break right here, come back with more Liquid Lunch, just you and I, right after this.